Welcome back to the vlog, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Jimmy English, and you are on the walk with J Rock. We're getting our cardio in today, and you are tuned in to Still the Road to Shredded series. Let's get this shit, episode 4. And topic of today is going to be about love, not self-love, but love as an actual relationship, as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife. But what I want to speak on to you today is that anybody can say that you love each other and everything else like that through the, let's just say, the photograph memories, or the photograph book, or whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call it. Photograph something, but which is true. That is part, you actually have love for each other. Then don't get me wrong, but what I want to talk to you today is about when it's the opposite, when you might be fighting as much as you weren't before, when you have financial problems, when you have stuff like that, when it is the bad stuff, when it is not the photo album things. That is when your relationship is going to be tested. That is when you're going to find out if you are a man or a woman, and that love is going to come out, and it's either going to break that relationship or hinder that relationship, and you guys are going to break off and go probably your separate ways. Which, in most people, I'm not saying all, but most relationships, people tend to be like, oh, we're fighting as much as usual, we're having financial problems. This is not what a relationship is supposed to be. So I'm going to back out of this relationship because that's not my queen, or that's not my king. But that's part of life. That's part of being in a relationship, is not just go through the good times, but through the bad times as well. And we got to remember that just because you are going through some bad times, or it's a rough patch in that relationship, you have to nut the fuck up and be like, hey, this is how it is. I still love you, even though that we're fighting constantly, but hey, we can get through this. Oh, we're having financial problems. Hey, I still love you. We can get through this. Hey, we're going through this. I still love you. We can get through this. And it's a day by day. It's not going to happen overnight. The patch might last a week. It might last a month. It might last 6 months. Who knows? But don't give up on that person. Because I'm telling you, you might not find another person like that. And you might regret doing something stupid. And guess what? Now that person's gone because you can't get through a rough patch. Well, let me tell you something. Life is not fair. Life will hit you harder than anybody can hit you. Life is not a rainbow. Life has its ups and downs. Relationships are going to have their ups and downs. So if you're going through that rough patch, for anybody that is watching this, make sure you stick with that shit, because that person might be the right person for you. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, live your life and make your mark. Dream and dream big. And I'll see you on the flip side, and let's get shredded.